Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode is called Mr. Monkeyjocks.
What up, party people, and welcome to episode 90 of Two Bandits Watching Bluey.
90.
I'm your good pal, Greg Painter.
He has said that 90 times, if not more, folks.
And with me,
Yes, I see him in the flesh.
he always wears his jocks to record. And his name is...
We're off to a great start. I'm like Martin, folks.
How's
Hey.
Going.
Oh, man.
Long time no official record.
That's right. I appreciate you recording while you were in California, having a good time.
Yes.
How was Cali?
Oh, my guy.
Greg Painter
It was so good.
knows how to party.
We did 3 days at Disneyland and California Adventure. We did Universal Hollywood. Got to see that new Super Nintendo World, which
Hey,
my
Greg.
kiddos went crazy on. Yeah.
Who was your favorite character?
Who is my favorite character? Our favorite character that we met on the trip was...
Greg's favorite character.
My favorite character? Well, we met Mandalorian with Grogu, and that was really cool. That was extremely cool to see Mando and have him talk in the Mando voice.
I have no idea what that
Family
means.
best meet and greet was Mirabelle. The kids lost their mind, and then I started looking back at the pictures that we took, and Olivia was just like death gripping Mirabelle's hand with like just so much joy. Like, I found Mirabelle and I'm keeping her now.
This is my Mirabelle.
At Universal, it was cool because we got to meet Toad. And the Toad meet and greets just started like 3 days ago. So we just like timed it out perfectly.
Toad voice exists?
Highly recommend if you're going West Coast, check out both parks. Super duper fun.
Not
Also, we
sponsored.
just kind of drove around the area for a while and just explored. It was excellent trip. We got so many new souvenirs from it. So many new stuffies.
So many toys.
It makes me wonder if I've got to,
Wow, Segway King
Look
is
at
back,
my-
folks. He didn't leave us at all, did
look
he?
at our life and look at our playroom and see if anything needs to have a chuck out. Because we're talking Monkeyjocks, people.
Look at him. He had that in the back of his mind.
I do what I do.
Did Toad do the Toad voice? Just curious.
He did.
Oh, that's so cool.
He did. He did the Toad voice.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Let me just say this here. If you want to keep magic alive in your heart, skip ahead about 1 minute. But we were waiting in the lines because all the characters at Universal had voices, and like Toad was like, and Mario was
man,
very
what a goof.
Charles Martinet, and Peach had her voice, and then Beth just nudged me and was like, check out that guy all in black in the corner over there. And I was like, what are you doing? And I look, and there's some guy wearing black shirt, black pants, sunglasses, and he's holding a big tablet. And she's like, watch him. And he pushed a button, and then character would say something. And like, I was like,
You're crushing the magic.
You broke it.
Oh my
You broke it.
gosh.
But just big old dude in the corner, just all in black.
Spoiler alert.
But we're back.
Oh gosh.
See, again, that's Universal.
That's
It's
right.
not Disney. Disney magic is in the air. I'm sure in Disney everything is real.
we're not
Universal,
talking about
they
that
got that
anymore.
high, but we're not talking about that. They're talking about Monkeyjocks. And before we can talk about this super relatable episode for me,
I can't wait for Greg to have 15
Let's
monologues in this
see.
episode.
what our friends at WikiBlue have to say about this one.
Hey Greg,
Yeah.
what's up, Mr. Monkeyjocks?
Dad thinks the kids have too many toys and suggests a chuck out to save their beloved Mr. Monkeyjocks from getting the chop. Bluey,
The shop?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bluey and Bingo must prove he is special.
Oh, the chop. Oh, I love that so
The
much.
chop.
That's the children's version of the dumpster. It's just, I mean, oh wow. How much does this episode kind of just correlate to the dump episode? Are you relating to it in
got
that
some-
same kind
well,
of
we're not
fashion?
jumping. We're donating. Mom
That
makes that
was true.
very clear. One of my favorite bits about this was Mr. Monkeyjocks for like almost a year. Liv needed to have one.
Sure.
That was like, what do you want for Christmas, Mr. Monkeyjocks? What do you want for birthday, Mr.
Really?
Monkeyjocks? Like, dude, doesn't really like we Googled and looked, doesn't exist.
You can make some jocks for a monkey.
We end up finding like one of those little sock puppet toys,
Yeah.
and it was close-ish.
And then you put some jocks on it.
It was kind of one of those, played with it for 1 day and gone. But Mr. Monkeyjocks
you
felt
donated it.
real special in our house for a while.
Did you donate it or did it go to the dump?
It's still in our house.
Because
Because that's something we're going to be talking about, how chuckouts work in the good old Painter household.
Oh.
My one note from the missus was, just be nice.
Oh.
So I'll be very nice because I'm a nice guy.
Yay.
So let's start with this.
Sure, he wants to go to the episode fast, folks.
We've got Bluey
Sure.
doing something that I feel like probably not a lot of kids from the 2020s
That's
do.
true.
Is hanging out with a magazine and circling toys. I remember doing that as a kid.
Circling like
The
Black
good
Friday
old
Toys R Us
J.C.
ad.
Penney's Sears Robot catalog and going ham.
Big circles, big
Yeah.
circles. There's a lot to digest when it comes to the animators in this episode because I felt like that kind of went buck wild with the animals they put on there. There's a bear in the top left hand corner. It's got a rainbow across its belly, but it's crying rainbow tears.
Well, that'd probably be Rainbow Boo Bear.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Is that an actual thing, or is that what it's called?
That's what Bluey calls it in a minute.
Okay.
Bluey wants Tommy Teddy, Starlight Unicorse,
Yep.
and Rainbow Boo Bear.
That Quiet Game is going strong. You know that whole company's got a monopoly on the
Duh.
unicorns.
And I do like. Well, first off, we had Bingo hop in. It's like I'm bored. It's like you have so many toys. That is definitely a kid thing. You can have a million toys, a million things around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bored. I'm not being directly entertained by you right now. I'm bored.
I think that's and you jumped into something I did want to talk about a little bit. I think kids and everybody in general needs to understand it's okay to be bored.
It is okay to be bored.
Like when Carrie and I first started dating, we went to trips down to the southern tiers of the U.S. and she's like, "Well, what are we gonna do while we're down here?" And I said, "Nothing." And it's okay to have solace and comfort and just.
You are definitely a fan of the. If I'm on vacation, you're not spending 60 hours in the theme parks walking 100,000 steps like we did.
No.
Riding. What did we figure out about 70 rides?
That's awesome though. That's cool.
You're chilling, hanging out.
I like the mental mindset of no obligation. So, but with Bingo coming in saying that, being like, I'm bored. It's like, figure something out if you want to enjoy yourself. It's all good. And also, Bandit says you've got everything in this room because I did do the thing where I took a photo of it because I do want to digest. It's like one or two folks that we hang out with here. Because I'm a big fan of the cube on the right-hand side. That's got a mustache and a cowboy hat. It's just living its best cowboy life. Ready? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So many toys. We get poor Bandit avalanched under a ton of stuffies.
I thought that was funny when he walks in because he got mad about it. And he steps on something and does the whole, biscuit line. He steps on a squeaky toy. It's got push.
It's kind of like a porcupine squeaky toy, though.
You think it's a sharp one?
It might be.
Oh.
It might be.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, this is very much Liv's room. She's probably no exaggeration, probably at least 40 Mario stuffies of like different characters from Mario. Mm-hmm. That's not counting her Disney stuffies. That's not counting her generic stuffies.
Oh, the generic
And my
stuffies.
Dude, that number jumped.
Just had the cube.
She came home from this trip with a Mirabelle, a Marge Simpson, and a Tiana from Princess and the Frog.
Now, before you folks left, did you either A, do a chucking experience, or B, hire somebody to come by your house and take toys that you listed saying she won't miss these?
We did a deep clean.
Okay.
But here, chucks are very difficult.
Yeah, of course they
in
are.
our household. Our chucks, because very much like Bandit had to deal with, where Bluey said this is special, Bingo said this is special, and then Chili said
That's
that.
love.
What do we have here? Let me.
Is it Lady?
We had.
Lady Spark.
I want to say Sparkle Snap, but I feel like that's not.
Queen.
We have Chutney's Chip is special, which Chutney Chimp, finally, I think we might have figured out why we kept calling Chunky Chimp Chutney Chimp. Mm-hmm. And then we have Lady Sparkle Hound. There we go. That is special.
That's good, kid.
We are very much, even if the kids have outgrown a toy, toys have multiple phases in their life in our house. You have the playroom phase, where the toys are all over the playroom everywhere. Yes. Then we have the let's move them up to the bedroom if it's either you're playing with it a lot and it's huge, or maybe it's not. Maybe not. It's a communal toy anymore. Yep. Then they transition not out the door, but into the basement, and they have a long and luxurious life in the basement before eventually. I can convince our household that it's time for a purge. Mm-hmm. I know whenever there's a time where I'm talking to Beth, it's like, I think we should look at donating. Yep, I'll drop everything I'm doing. That's what we're doing now. If you're in the mindset, I am also in the mindset. Let's go.
It's tricky to do it if they see it go away in some fashion that doesn't have like a cushioning thumbs up ski of the whole. They don't see where Mr. Monkeyjocks ends up. So we've had times before that Finn will still ask about a toy that we've donated, and he's like, I miss that.
Once they're gone, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. The worst I ever had is, and it's not even a real toy.
Mm-hmm.
It was a balloon that we got that they brought home from a party that all the helium was out. And it was like
floating midway.
It wasn't even floating midway. It was on the ground,
Oh.
and all said and done, it's like, all right, I'll just get rid of it. Nobody's looking. I grab it. I grab a scissors. I pop, and the
It
second
made
I
a
pop,
noise.
I look up, and Livy's staring at me, popping her balloon. It's like,
you villain!
why? Just all the tears, and it's like, dude, whoops.
So he goes and opens the closet and beefs it with all of the more toys that come piling out. I think the animators had so much fun with all the
love
characters.
you, Mama.
Oh my gosh. This episode has way too many quick little gut laugh moments that just brought absolute joy to me. Also, my third favorite character. He might be my favorite character of the episode, but you do have this really cool chicken duck thing standing behind Bluey with a what looks like a chicken wing.
Very much. That's we know what our picture for the cover of this episode's going to be, and we're looking at it right now, folks.
Greg, what's a bottle fairy? Because
My guess
the tune came from the bottle fairy.
My guess is when Bingo stopped using the bottle.
You think it's a reward?
It's a reward,
scenario
like
of-
kind of because don't they? Was it Muffin who was talking about the toilet fairy?
Oh,
A previous episode.
yes, I think so.
So
Dang.
I think either Aussies or just the healers have a fairy for everything. We had the tooth fairy visit our house last night with another toothpaste of dust for our
popping them
kiddos.
out $5
But for oddly, the bottle fairy and the toilet fairy never made
You wonder
visits.
why Bandit did the dance to try to get rid of the fairies when they clearly know they have so many fairies.
So
Many fairies. Toilet fairy, tooth fairy, bottle fairy. Man, I need a fairy in my life to give me rewards when I'm doing things like you publish a podcast fairy. All right.
We got one chuck basket, one keep basket, and like we were just saying, everything shows up in the keep.
Except for one.
You kids are spoiled. What does spoiled mean? Focus, healers.
Oh, Chili's.
She's trying
I don't-
she's trying to help ish.
She's a little bit of an instigator in this episode. I'm not gonna lie. I think she's a sit back and watch kind of character here because she says one phrase multiple times. You're gonna regret that.
She does.
She likes watching her family suffer just a smidge bit in this episode.
Because the only throw out is Mr. Monkeyjocks, and like, no. Actually, no, we're not doing that because he's special.
That's right.
And we'll show
he's
you how.
special.
Tee-hee-hee-hee.
And it's game time, folks.
Mr. Monkeyjocks stealing Bandit's paper, stealing his dinner,
There
his
was no
breakfast.
Mr. Monkeyjocks when she took the paper. I thought that was a rude move by Bluey there. She snuck right underneath his leg and just whoop. And he's like, hey!
Well, Mr. Monkeyjocks wanted the paper.
Because he's special. Sure.
Go
He's
with
got
his
so
lovely
much
breakfast.
swag, just so you know.
That is a great breakfast, by the way.
His
we
breakfast
got
that he had there?
sausage, we got bacon, we got eggs, we got a little bit of everything there rocking.
Floor boy.
Like-
Did you feel bad for him there?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't sit on the floor, Bandit. Just
If you look and see how the table's set up, he clearly could have moved a fourth chair to the middle of the table on the opposite side, because the fourth wall doesn't exist in Bluey. He could have finished the...
I'm very sick because he's making Mr. Monkeyjocks special with this game because he
he's
is
back-pocketing the
culpable.
situation.
He's culpable in this game because he lets Mr. Monkeyjocks drive the car.
Very much so. After going to Billy B's.
I put Chuck E. Cheese, but hey, to each their own. It was very. Who randomly just does that?
What?
Like that's like a special big day thing.
That is a
That
big
just felt like it was just a random. Hey, let's go and play Chuck E. Cheese, Billy B's.
Chili's got her own
whatever.
thing she's doing today, I think. And I think it is the kids' day with Bandit because he does
It's always the weekend.
take them on a trip and all that kind of stuff. And the Billy B's, the reason why I think it's Billy B's, is because and Billy B's is basically like a big maze Discovery Zone foam toy thing on plenty of very enthusiastic things that make your mind go wild. And they have the thing where you can put foam balls inside of a cannon and shoot them at people down below. And I think that's what's happening in Bandits.
We have never busy bees.
You've never.
We've done Billy Bee.
It's okay.
Either them either.
Busy Bee's the Aussie.eu. But Billy Bees, we've only been there once, I think, and he was only it was pre-Pandy because I think he was only like 3, and he's still beelining everywhere. It's just you got to make sure you did your steps from Disney, so that'll help you at Billy Bees. You got to keep up there. The opening shot, just got to give my shout outs here when they pull in to Billy Bees, because you see 2 cool things. One, you see the kid that we saw in the Quiet Game that's rocking the wheelchair with his mom. With him. And 2, I'm getting a little scared about Buddy because I'm slowly having a character creep up, taking his position.
Winton's dad?
It's Winton's freaking dad, dude. Because he's in there, walking in front of it. It's super small, with 2 sausages in his freaking hands.
I missed that.
Oh, it made my heart swell. I'm like, oh no, Winton's dad, you're stealing it. The deep end of the pool. No! So, the end. Sorry, I had to.
So very good. Winton's dad. 2 episodes in a row now.
That's what I mean.
It's getting big. But with stealing Sonnies, that's gone too far. Stealing wives.
Stealing wives. Where are the Sonnies?
Chili.
Not you. Honey, I was going to tell you.
My little monkey man.
Oh, you instigator. You pure instigator. Gosh.
So, Dad, you have to be the monkey butler.
Back pocket time.
I love that. And once again,
come on, Chili.
Mom's there.
You're just. Is it? Do you think they have like a trade-off day where it's just like
who gets to be the?
You got him today. It's It's Saturday. It's on. You got this one. I got next weekend. Where it's like, when Finn would get ready for bed, we'd be like, all right, we would switch every night. Pajamas, brushy for tooth, story time, boom. And then next night, your turn. Do you think this is like a weekend thing where they kind of hand off, or is Bandit just like, I got this?
It seems kind of bouncing back and forth, and this is Bandit's lead project. We need to clear out this stuff.
Sure. And
if I've got to have a deep, deliberate trickery play game to make this happen, then that's what we're going to do.
So if you did a purge, wife came up to you and said, purge day, you're like, sweet. At the end of the purge day, when nothing went right, they said, we want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Have fun with that. When you get back, there's going to be nothing in this house.
Oh, you're sending them on the way so you can finish the purge?
Exactly.
Okay, just making sure, because... Oh.
See how well that goes for me.
Yeah, you're going to regret that. So
we're butler.
Butler mode. Love it.
Don't want dog bones, want bananas. Why do they just randomly have sheets with bananas on them, though?
I'm wondering, I hope it's just a really amazing coincidence, and they just like, Bluey sheets are getting pretty grody. We need to upgrade those. We washed them 10 times. They're out. They're sold out of the bones. Banana time.
We steal Chutney Chimp's suit.
Dude.
And Sparklehound's hat.
Chutney Chimp, I don't know if he was smiling in the beginning part, but that stuffed animal has the biggest frown on his face.
He lost his suit, wouldn't you?
He just doesn't. He's like, I was a movie star, and now I'm naked with no suit, frowning. Boo hiss.
Love this. It's time for someone to find another place to live. Slam!
Bro. Like, the most unexpected, fantastic twist.
Are you being a little unfair? Slam! Chili's out too.
Harsh, but fair.
I thought you loved me.
Bit harsh, but that's fair. I dig that. According to, and even Bingo, she's not stressed out. She understands. She's like, that's very rude. Like, she's bummed about it, but she gets it.
But she's bringing it back around. Chili's bringing it back around. It's our fault. We spoiled him. Like, what does that even mean?
See?
It's hard to explain. And then our good pal, Mr. Monkeyjocks, explains it well. He doesn't want any toys that aren't him. He's the only one allowed to be special.
Bam.
They could have just said, spoiled his muffin, and the kids would have understood real quick and well. But hey, I guess this works too.
You think so?
You don't think Muffin's spoiled?
Well, no. I'm not saying that.
Muffin Cupcake Healer?
I'm saying projecting the Muffin mindset on them will make them be like, oh, Muffin. Like, they love Muffin. Muffin's their cousin. So you can't be like, it's like your crap cousin, dude. You don't want to be like that, do you? Like, yeah, Muffin's a 3-year-old. Like, I think much like you have with Wendy, and much like our valued reviewer saying that they're liking the fact that we are coming back upon Muffin in a pro Muffin way, I'm vibing Muffin pretty hard with understanding that that's how her parents think that they should respond to make her happy, and she knows that, and she can respond that angry way. So, they're taking the higher ground by saying it this way, by teaching a lesson with its sock monkey.
Yeah. So you're just trying to appease the reviewers by saying it.
No, I'm pro Muffin. I think Muffin is.
Muffin's fun. Muffin's spoiled.
Muffin is Muffin. Muffin gonna Muffin, much like Bluey's gonna Bluey.
And kids are kids.
This is not a bandit bet at all.
You just don't want to put labels on things, man. Your California laid back style.
Crap off, man. So okay, well we want to get into my mindset of what I typed out when I saw this moment where they were like explaining what spoiled is and whatever happened to the person that had everything they want, what have you. I mean, you can have everything you want, man. Like, it's a life of, I mean, it's coming from a guy that I have about 4 fridges in my house. Like, don't mind me. I have my own issues when it comes to buying things and having things in my house. But there is a mindset of there doesn't need to be excess. And it couldn't be just easy peasy. Have what you need that makes you happy in life and enjoy those things. You don't need another sparkle horse unicorn when you have a closet full of 5,000 things that all are making fantastic happy faces. Except for in the scene here, you see the worm on the bottom. Hilarious. It's going, I spent half of the episode just looking at the stuffed animals making the noises that they would have made because there's so much joy in the animation. But it's okay to not have a million things. And it concerns me about the end of the episode.
And that's the whole point. You don't want everything you have.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want anything he wants. When you have everything, nothing feels special.
Sure.
Now, that's a great message, and that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what I want to focus on in this.
My dude.
I love Little Miss Bingo getting the whole pass the stuffy to learn the story, and she takes and like, Mom, you see what he's saying? Because I still haven't caught what the lesson is. So hook me up.
What's that? 4 years old. I'm not passing out very heavy messages right now. So mom time.
But it's time for Monkeyjocks to make someone else feel special.
Oh.
We say goodbye to Snow Spot. We say goodbye to Chutney Chimp, even though it was Bottle Fairy's gift.
That's
right. Say goodbye to Lego Sparkle Snot.
But how long ago was...
Or Sparkle Hound, not Sparkle Snot.
Right. How long ago was Bottle Fairy around? Probably like 2 years ago.
Probably 2 years ago, yeah.
See? Now, here's my concern. We're not done yet, of course.
Uh-oh. We're
not done yet with the episode. Haven't seen the final destination of Monkeyjocks. Do Bluey and Bingo then proceed to continue what they were doing at the beginning of the episode? Going back to the Toys R Us catalog, saying, I want this, I want this, I want this.
Oh, certainly. Because they're still kids.
Oh, man.
They're still kids. Whenever we have a chuck-out day, that means there's more room for getting more things. They're still kids, Michael. But I like the clothes.
Yeah.
You got the kid in the hospital.
Oh, for sure.
Needing a little bit of uplifting moment. And then what's going to make you happier than a monkey wearing jocks?
That's absolutely true. And the hospital scene is super cute. I don't know if he drew the pictures or if his friends drew pictures, but there's a picture of a dog that looks just like him, and he's wearing a sheep herder giant cane that they hold. I don't know what it's called. Don't judge me. And he's got a couple sheep hanging around him. So it's like, here's what I want to do in my future because I'm going to get out of this hospital and live a good life.
Aww.
Like, very optimistic and great. And even the hug at the end with Mr. Monkeyjocks, who the whole time has a huge smile on his face, living his best life, whether he's in his sunnies, whether he's at the hospital hanging out with unnamed child. Mr. Monkeyjocks is just rocking out there, which is not the answer to my question. Don't worry, but
we'll see
it's cute.
What answers are to different questions.
Bluey's so good at giving you 10 seconds of just a story that's goofy and like, here's a lesson. And you're like, oh yeah, let's turn on the tearjerkers. Boom! 6 seconds. Yeah, now you're sad too, aren't you? It's so good.
It's so good, which makes me wonder, hey Mike, what was your favorite thing in this episode?
So, can I ask you first, actually, because I have a couple. So I want to.
Oh my!
I'm gonna go California rules and just twist it upside down on you. What's your favorite thing today?
My favorite thing was when the kids and Chili got kicked out of the house. That door slam moment. I thought you loved me. And just the
because that was my number
just
1 and 2 of that
a fun little twist.
And it's so
well,
quick.
I didn't see that coming, and boom, gone, out the house.
He's the butler.
Maybe you can sleep in the backyard if you're lucky.
Bam!
Hey, Mike, what was your favorite?
Well, that was the tough thing because it made me gut laugh that whole time. But also when you rewatch the episode, when he falls over and one of the toys comes rolling up and just says, "I love you, Mama," and it's bopping his head. It's just what do you do in this situation, man? You got to tap out a little bit. You have to. It's a fun episode across the board on that.
So then we'll keep it flipping the script, and I'll ask you, who's your favorite character?
So I'm not going to steal the easy one then. I can't do it, and I like all the characters in this episode, so I'm not going to pick ones from the healers. I'm going to say this sleeper pick of a contender of a possible all-time favorite character. I'm going to give it to Winton's dad. The end.
Whoa!
Just because he's sneak attacking my heart right now, always with sausage in hand, seeking his best life.
Half second in the show and still gets
Today he is. Absolutely. He's like, in the end, I think you could put together all the storylines of Winton's dad and create a 10-minute episode similar to The Simpsons with the McLean movies, is it?
Yeah.
And you put them all together. McBain, thank you. And you put them all together and it's an actual full movie/show. I think Winton's dad has a secret storyline going on that we need to figure out. I need people on board with this one. Greg.
Yes, sir.
Who's your favorite character today?
I'm going with Bandit on this
one.
Bandit was
very much by the wayside.
Very much me in this episode. Very much, we got to chuck it out. We got to clean it up. But instead of just like, no, this is happening, pick 5 things or I pick them for you type of thing, he was very, I'll be calm with it. We'll go for the long game. Good patience. And he got it done because that's what bandits do.
Man. Greg, we're just mixing it up backwards then today, aren't we?
We are.
How in the world? I'm going to ask you first then. How does Greg, after living in Cali for a little bit, living that good life, coming home with some new toys, how does Greg rank episode 90 of Bluey? Mr. Monkeyjocks?
I ranked this one 10 bins of chucked toys.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Go big or go home. Hey, Mike,
Yeah?
how do you rank this delightful little episode?
I rank this episode 1,000ly hilariously created animated stuffed toys by the animators.
You are
of the
so
show.
excited
I'm
about all these
so in love
toys.
with it, man. I think there's something from Howl's Moving Castle sitting here, the little flame. You've got just happy car. You have a whale. Guess what? He looks sad because that's how whales are in Bluey. I love it so much.
I am also glad that we don't see like Polly Puppy or Gray Dancer.
There's more
They
up
make
here.
sure-
Great answers right there.
But not in the chuck pile.
Not the chuck bin. That's
Not in
true.
the chuck bin.
And you got the queen.
We got the queen.
Come on. It's so good. Cactus wearing a sombrero? What? But you don't see the hidden, sneaky thing that Bandit and Chili have been doing the whole time. Where's Chatterman?
Where's hidden away. Hopefully forever.
Oh, man.
Thank you all
Yes.
for everything.
Come on.
Plug a clock. linktr.ee/watchingbluey. Merch, Patreon, socials, all that good stuff.
That's us.
P.O. Box 2372, Syracuse, New York 13220.
Still us.
If there's anything you want to send our way, go for it.
Yeah.
Not sure how much longer that's going to be alive. It's been getting some cobwebs on that lately. But if you want to send something over, go for it. If not, that's fine too.
You have a month.
watchingbluey@gmail.com. Send your take, your feels you like. Always rate, review, subscribe. I haven't looked. Have you looked recently? Do we have any new reviews popped up? Anything new excitement?
I thought you were going to have some time floating from Cali to Syracuse, and that would have been the first thought I had in my time. But, I was also the one still sitting here at home while you were gone on your vacation. But that's fine, because I'm enjoying the summer here in Syracuse, New York.
Oh, we actually did get one
Yes!
from High Life.
Coming in hot.
I really
What's up, High Life?
I really like your guys' voices.
Oh,
Aw.
that's it?
So appreciate you, High Life.
That's the sweetest thing ever.
It is. Thank you.
Way to go, HL.
I'm blushing. And lastly,
And most importantly, I have no idea.
actually, for once, yes, most importantly, we all have extra things. We all have extra toys lying around our house.
Man.
We don't need to just chuck it out. There's people out there that could use it. So if you are in Australia, go to simplygiving.com.au. Simply Giving. We connect those who want to help with those who need it. They work with individuals, charities, and corporations to make the process of donating easier than ever. To date, they have had over 125,000 toys donated with a value of over $4 million.
That's awesome, dude.
Never chuck it.
Good get.
Give it a good cleanup. Get it into the hands of somebody who will appreciate it. Again,
Send off a Mr. Monkeyjocks.
simplygiving.com.au.
Good get, Painter. Oh, he's come back a lot sweeter than he was before. What is going on?
I do that. I go on vacation. I have some California magic in me.
You do.
And we got to give. We got to give back. We got to help the littlies. You know why we got to do all those
Why
things?
is that, man?
Because it's got to be done.
It's got to be done. There's a pigeon with a hat on, too. This is great.